We're going to read another chapter, and this one's set up differently. It's a bunch of different letters back and forth from Jack to different characters. Letters, emails, Facebook, texts. December 18th. Dear Mr. Tushman, I am very sorry for punching Julian. It was very wrong for me to do that. I'm writing a letter to tell him that too. If it's okay, I would rather not tell you what I did because it doesn't make it right anyways. Also, I would rather not get Julia in trouble for having said something he should not have said. Very sincerely, Jack Will. December 18th. Dear Julian, I am very sorry for hitting you. It was wrong of me. I hope you're okay. I hope your grown-up tooth grows in fast. Mine always do. Sincerely, Jack Will. December 26th. Dear Jack, thank you so much for your letter. One thing I've learned after being a middle school director for 20 years is there are almost always two sides to every story. Although I don't know the details, I have an inkling of what might have sparked the confrontation with Julian. While nothing justifies striking another student ever, I also know good friends are sometimes worth defending. This has been a tough year for a lot of students, as the first year of middle school usually is. Keep up the good work and keep being a fine boy we all know you are. All the best, Lawrence Tushman. To Tushman from John Will, subject Jack. Dear Mr. Tushman, I spoke with Amanda and John Will yesterday, and they expressed their regret at having Jack punched our son Julian in the mouth. I'm writing to let you know that my husband and I support your decision to allow Jack to return to Beecher Prep after a 2-day suspension. Although I think hitting a child would be grounds for expulsion in other schools, I agree such extreme measures weren't warranted here. We have known the Will family since our boys were in kindergarten and are confident that every measure will be taken to ensure this doesn't happen again. To that end, I wonder if Jack's unexpectedly violent behavior might have been a result of too much pressure being placed on his young shoulders. I'm speaking specifically of the new child with special needs who both Jack and Julian were asked to befriend. In retrospect, I now see that having the child in question at various school functions and in class pictures, I think it may have been too much to ask of our children to be able to process all of that. Certainly when Julian mentioned he was having a hard time befriending the boy, we told him he was off the hook in that regard. We think the transition to middle school is hard enough without having to place a greater burden on hardships on these young, impressionable minds. I should also mention that as a member of the school board, I was a little disturbed that more consideration was not given to this child's application process to the fact that Beecher Prep is not an inclusion school. There are many parents, myself included, who question the decision to let this child in our school at all. At the very least, I am somewhat troubled that the child was not held to the same stringent application standards, i.e. the interview, that the rest of the incoming middle school students were. All the best, Melissa Albans, Julian's mom. To Melissa from Lawrence Tushman. Dear Ms. Albans, thanks for your email outlining your concerns. We are not convinced that Jack Will is extremely sorry. Were I not convinced that Jack Will is not extremely sorry for his actions, I would not be confident that he would not repeat those actions. Rest assured that I will not be allowing him back to Beecher Prep. Or I would not be allowing him back to Beecher Prep. As for your other concerns regarding our new student August, please note that he does not have special needs. He is neither disabled, handicapped, or developmentally delayed in any way. There was no reason to assume anyone would take issue with his admittance to Beecher Prep, whether it is an inclusion school or not. In terms of the application process, the admissions director and I both felt within our right to hold the interview off-site at August's homes for reasons that were obvious. We felt that this slight break in protocol was warranted but in no way prejudicial in any other way to the application review. August is an extremely good student and has secured the friendship of some truly exceptional young people, including Jack Will. At the beginning of the school year, when I enlisted certain students to a welcoming committee to August, I did so as a way of easing his transition into a school environment. I did not think asking these children to be especially kind to a new student would place any extra burdens or hardship on them. In fact, I thought it would teach them a thing or two about empathy, friendship, and loyalty. As it turns out, Jack Will didn't need to learn any of these virtues. He already had them in abundance. Thanks again for being in touch. Sincerely, Mr. Tushman. To Melissa from John Will. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for being so understanding about this incident with Jack. He is, as you know, extremely sorry for his actions. I hope you do accept our offer to pay for Julian's dental bills. We are very touched by your concern regarding Jack's friendship with August. Please know we have asked Jack if he felt any undue pressure about this, and the answer was a resolute no. He enjoys August's company and feels like he has made a good friend. Hope you have a happy new year, John and Amanda Will. Hi, August. Jack Will wants to be friends with you on Facebook. To Augie Doggy Pullman, subject sorry. Hi August, it's me, Jack Will. I noticed I'm not on your friends list anymore. I hope you friend me again because I'm really sorry. I just wanted to say that. Sorry, I know you're mad at me, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean the stuff I said. I was so stupid. I hope you can forgive me. I hope we can be friends again, Jack. One new text message from August. Got your message. Got your message. You know why I'm mad now? Did Summer tell you? One new message from Jack Will. She told me bleeding scream is a hint, and I didn't get it at first, and then I remember seeing the bleeding screen in homeroom on Halloween. Didn't know that was you. I thought you were coming as Boba Fett. One new message from August. I changed my mind at the last minute. Did you really punch Julian? One new message, Jack Will. Yeah, I punched him and knocked a tooth out, a baby tooth. One new message from August. Why'd you punch him? One new message, Jack Will. I don't know. New message, August. Liar. I bet he said something about me, right? New message, Jack Will. He's a jerk. I was a jerk too. I'm really sorry for what I said, dude. Can we be friends again? One new message from August. Okay. New message from Jack Will. Awesome. New message from August. But can you tell me the truth? Would you really want to kill yourself if you were me? One new message from Jack Will. No, I swear on my life. But dude, I would want to kill myself if I were Julian. One new message from August. LOL. Yes, dude, we're friends again.